Houses for sale in Towson, Maryland. Website finds houses for sale in Towson, Maryland. Welcome. My name is Brian Reagan, and this is me. Sometimes I got a little bit longer hair, sometimes I'm sporting a goatee, but that's me. This is my website, searchingbaltimorecounty.com. This is what you will see if you were to just type in your web browser searchingbaltimorecounty.com. This is the website that would come up. Below there might be some different featured listings, but this is primarily what you're looking at. A couple of tabs across the top: find a home, sell a home, little thing called Market Insider. All that's might be the best reason to have an account on my website. The About, which is kind of some shameless promotion, and My Tools, which is what makes this your website. With national websites and local large company websites, why is it that you would want to use a website like searchingbaltimorecounty.com? Well, honestly, one of the main reasons is me. I'm a real live person. This is me speaking to you right now, and I'm at your service to help you in your search for finding a home in Towson, Maryland. I am primarily a Baltimore real estate agent, so I'm mainly helping folks with homes, houses for sale in Baltimore, Maryland, and Harford County, Maryland. On this website, photos, maps, neighborhoods, school, lots of information. You'll also be able to find foreclosure listings. You'll also be able to find short sale listings, and they'll have special indications on those, which is a nice help. You'll also be able to see Baltimore HUD homes. And on the detail page of each listing, there's going to be some information on loans. So the first thing that you'll want to do, and the reason you came to this website, was to find houses for sale in Towson, Maryland. You're going to start with the area box. So we're on the home page, the Find a Home. What you want to do first is, I usually go by area code, and so Towson, we know, of course, 21204. Little drop down box. You'll need to click on this to make that show up. We know 21286 is also Towson. Now, there are some other zip codes that will come up in Towson that I don't really need to enter all these manually, and we can also enter, like 21239, 21212, 21209 will also come up. If I start typing Towson, I can click on that. Now there's two options here, and I'll just do both of those just so I get a complete search of the Towson area. Now, when I'm beginning my search on the internet for a home, I like to keep it as broad as possible. I don't want to get bogged down in too many details because I might miss something. The one detail that I might want to make a parameter for would be the price. And Towson primarily are houses, based on my experience in this area, they're priced above and below $425,000. This kind of seems to be the point. Folks that I'm helping, that's about where they're at. Now, certainly you may be somebody that's in a $225,000 or less. But again, I would avoid putting bedrooms, baths. There's a more options button here that'll give you a whole lot of other options to search by. Just keep it really broad to begin with. So at 425,000, there's probably going to be, 200-300 houses for sale in all these areas. It's going to, like I said, it's going to pull up quite a few zip codes. We'll click the search button. There we go. Wow, 300 on the nose. Okay, there's different ways that we can sort this list. You can see here, I like the high to low myself. You can also look at this same list of 300 homes in a map view. I'll just show you that real quick. And if I hold over, okay, these are Winter's Run up there, those condos. This is actually like Mount Washington there. Towson's going to be more over here, but it'll pull those up. Let's go back to the list. Back to the list. There we go. Okay, now let's get some details. So let's say 442 Range Road is a house that we're interested in, so we'll click on this for more information, and up will pop the Create an account for full access screen. Don't let this be daunting or bother you. This is going to be your website for searching for houses for sale in Towson, Maryland, so feel free to just enter your name, first name, last name, your email address. The only person this is going to is me. My picture back on the other screen. Fill this out and hit continue. And the reason you'll want to do this is for the purpose of this video. I'm going to show you all the things that you can do with this site. So just go ahead and do that. There'll also be a place later where you can enter your phone number, and I appreciate if you put your phone number in there as well. We'll just close this for now, and we will sign in. I have an account set up for purposes of this video demonstration. So we'll go ahead and fill this in right now, so I can give you an idea. So here you go. Welcome, Brian Reagan. That's my login information there. And now let's take a quick look at some of the things that you'll now be able to do now that you have an account registered on the site. Number one reason I think folks come to these sites is for all the pretty pictures. We want to be able to see what the inside of the home looks like before we may want to schedule an appointment to go see. And as you can see, this is a really nice home. I personally like to be able to scroll through the pictures this way. So this is nice. See, the site gives you a couple different options for this. There's the kitchen pictures. So I've located all the kitchen pictures. I can go back and forth between those. You can also see a virtual tour. Personally, not a big fan of the virtual tour. I really like this being able to scroll through the pictures thing. Okay, so some of the things that we can do with this, we can scroll down and we'll see lots of detailed information about this house. Here are the comments that the real estate agent that's representing the seller has listed as promotional material. Don't really like people that type in all capital letters. Makes it real difficult to read, but and you also get a little thing on market trends for the area in which you're looking. Mortgage information, we talked about this on the first screen. $424,000 home. If you put, this is 5% down based on estimating taxes and insurance and a 30-year mortgage. Let's get a realistic interest rate here. 3,048. Watch what happens when we get to for reasons why you want to buy a home now with interest rates real low. Let's see what a 2.5% drop in interest rate does to this payment. 3,048 to 2,424. You're talking just about $700 less a month. That's $8,400 a year based on the current interest rates. Anyway, some school information. I'll show you more about that. So let's say you're at work looking at real estate listings on company time. I know you wouldn't do that, but just say that you were. And this Range Road house, boy, this is exactly what you and your spouse are looking for. So you want to send him or her an email with this listing. You can forward this right to them, and they'll get that whole page. Put their name, email, honey, we got to see this. Click send, and it'll send that to them. Some of the other things that you can do, and the next ones are going to bring up email boxes that'll be sent to me. Now, of course, this would be your name and your email address here, the subject line, and then you could just type in here whatever the information is that you wanted information on, and send. And when you click send, that's going to come to me, and I can find out more information for you. You can print the home. This will give you a printable flyer for those of us that like to have paper in our hand. Most folks don't really use the request to visit, but if you just wanted to see one particular home tomorrow afternoon after work, you could definitely send that to me, and I could set that up for you. Saving the search, that'll be something we'll do in a minute. Let me just go over these other things. You could share this on Facebook. Let's say you and your spouse, we go look at the home, we make an offer, go through the negotiations, and you get the ball rolling with this, and now you want to share with your Facebook friends, hey, look at the new home that we're going to own on Range Road in Towson. You can share that on Facebook, and then your friends and family would be able to have access to all the photos and all the information about the home. So that's kind of a nice little thing. Going back to visits, generally when we want to go look at homes, let's go look at 3 to 5 of them at the same time. And this is gonna I'm gonna familiarize you with some of these tabs up here: sell a home, market, inside. And this is going to be the My Tools tab, which is going to be where you're going to spend most of your time. So let's just save 3 of these. We'll just save the first 3 of these. Okay, and now you get to the point where you would like to, Saturday before noon, you'd like to go see these houses. Microsoft Office, or I think most Windows computers have a neat little program called Notepad, and what you can do is copy and paste the listing number. See this number here, the listing number? You can copy and paste that onto Notepad, and then from here you can copy, click here to send me an email, subject, like to see Saturday before noon, and copy and paste those into there, click send, and that'll send me the listing numbers of the houses that you want to see. You also may want to save this search. So we can save the search, and here you will see your search saved. Now that we're on this screen, let's take a look at some of the things that you can do here. The different tabs here are your alerts. The list of those homes I was telling you, this is where you save the homes. Messages, these will just be any emails that we've sent back and forth, and your email settings. From here, I'll get some details on this real quick. I don't want this to go too long, but this is a really powerful website. There's still a couple more things I want to show you here. You can create a new alert. I mean, let's say you did want to do the Parkville thing, boom, you can set that up and do that there and save that as a new alert. Here's where you can give me more information to better help you. Of course, a way to contact you by phone. If you know when it is that you're going to be looking to purchase a home. Do you have a house that you need to sell now? Do you have a real estate agent? If you have a real estate agent, please let me know. I don't want to violate any real estate realtor code of ethics. And here you can change your password to something more memorable than that one that I sent you when you signed up. Let's look at the listing alert. And so a couple things we can do here. We can run the search from here, edit it, we can delete it. Let's look at editing this search. And you'll see this brings up a few more fields that we can choose from. Something some folks will like to do is you might not be moving now, and they just want to keep tabs on Towson. So we can change this to twice a week or once a week. Make that a weekly search. Maybe the 300 homes, that's too much. Maybe we absolutely need to have 3 or more bedrooms. We can add that in there. Maybe we just want single-family homes. We're not interested in condos, lot and land. We're not interested in mobile homes. We don't want rental properties. And so we can customize that search, edit it a little bit. Again, I would try to keep it as broad as possible. And then you would click Save there to do that. Let's look at a couple of these tabs. The Find a Home tab is going to bring up all those details there right from that tab. Sell a home, if you currently have a home that you would like to know what it might be worth on the market, you can put your information in there. Click Get My Home's Value, that'll be sent to me. The About tab, a little bit about me. Brian Reagan is an agent, expert in his local area, bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise about buying real estate here. Just some of the different things that we do. I'm an experienced real estate agent, so I'm familiar with a lot of the tactics that we use to get you the best price and terms. If you're looking to sell, I'm an expert in pricing, certainly in this area, and that's very key to getting your house sold quickly. the Market Insider, this is really a really neat feature of this website. And this is what it'll look like when you first come to it. Market Insider. And you're going to find a lot of neat graphs and stuff in here. So this is a graph that compares what homes sold for versus what their listed price is. And we'll just see there's some bar graphs in here, a little bit about property ownership. Towson, 62% just about own. Pretty large rental in Towson, primarily because of the university. That's not something I would be worried about there. You can find community information. Here's some information on incomes, education level of people in the area, crime risk, shows weather risk. Here, this gives you a quick look. Median age, percent that's married, number of homes, how many houses have children. Here you can map a whole bunch of different things. Grocery stores, your Home Depots, your Lowe's, department stores, restaurants, maybe where the coffee shops are, where your Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts are. Places of worship, where your churches or your synagogues are located. Different recreational, the movie theaters, golf courses, museums. So you can just see that there's government, okay, they're listing post offices there as well. You'll get a list of these down here with all the contact information, the phone numbers for all these places, the addresses, which can be there's the Walmart. Let's see, some of the, okay, so that'll just take you right down to Mount Calvary Church. So pretty powerful. So this is just in the 21286. Here are the schools. Great schools rating, 10 out of 10 for Towson High Public Law Library. This will list all the schools down here in 21286, and you can get all the contact information there where it's mapped. You can compare areas. We can compare 21206 to 21204, and each one of these will give you different charts and graphs to compare all the different things. This is just and this is valuable information for you looking to buy, to find out all this. Now, this is a $49 a month subscription, this Market Insider, and I provide it to you free as a registered user on my website. So when you create that account, this is another great reason. Now, you could come to this site and click on this manually each time you wanted to see this information, or you can just click this Start Today button. This is how difficult this is. And you'll see I'll mail you the next market update on March 8th, and that makes that a lot easier there for you. So that will conclude our little thing on looking for homes in Towson, Maryland, with the full color photos of everything. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to helping you find houses for sale in Towson, Maryland.